Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been the place to find new and certified used vehicles. Along with a knowledgeable and helpful sales staff, you, the customer, are their number one priority. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. We are back here on the Mackey Motors postgame show. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. Frannie, Glynn joining us here. We'll talk to Kaylie Simons coming up here in just a moment. But Frannie, great job out here tonight. I had you 11 kills. I think you probably had 3 or 4 blocks, or at least parts of 3 or 4 blocks here tonight as well. Man, tough first set. Ashley and I talked a little bit about that, but you girls just couldn't get anything going. They seemed to have all the momentum. How tough was that in that first set, that no matter what you tried, it just didn't seem to work very well?
It was pretty tough, just like watching and especially playing too, because I know how capable we are. I mean, we made it to this point. Now we're going to state, so it was kind of frustrating watching us because I know how talented this team is and how close we are. So it was definitely frustrating watching that first set.
Coach and the girls, you guys all gathered out in that hallway there, back behind, on the north side of the gym there. What was said between sets 1 and 2? You able to come back, play much better set 2-1 at 27-25. So what was kind of said, what you guys and the coach talk about?
We just talked about like our little mistakes that we need to fix and just the things that we know we can do, just applying those to the game. Get all of our nerves out and play these next 3 sets like they're ours.
You love to swing and swing hard. What were you seeing from the block tonight? You were hitting a lot out of the left, not just out of the middle, but what were you seeing and how were you adjusting to their block here tonight?
Well, on the outside, line was usually open. They got me a couple times on the line, but just seeing where that, like adjusting line or cross. And then the middle, I found success cutting both ways, right or left, because their block was straight in the middle, so I could hit either. And then when I was on the right side on my serve receive, the line was always open, so if I got set, I tried to go there.
Were you surprised at all at how good they were at maybe not just getting touches, but to be able to keep balls alive? I thought the first 3 sets especially, they were doing a great job of kind of hustling. A lot of times I thought balls were going to drop and they would get them back over to you and keep you guys, and they were really good at being out of system. Did that surprise you guys at all?
I think a little bit just watching film on them, but just coming in we knew that this wasn't going to be an easy game and that we needed to play our best and just push hard so we could win.
A lot of people talk about the great year Sophie's had blocking-wise. I think they forget how good you've been blocking this year as well. I told you tonight, I think you had 3 or 4, or at least part of that many, but how did you feel the block went for you and for the girls tonight, and what's made you such a good blocker this season?
I feel like the blocking could have been a little better tonight, but we were still pretty on. We struggled on their outside, like our right side here, because I felt like if we were together, she would just go around us and find some way around us. So that was definitely a struggle for me tonight. And it's just so fun to get blocks, and I love hyping each other up. Even if it's not me blocking or me on the court, I just love hyping up my teammates.
First trip to the state tournament for you. What's going through your mind right now about getting to play down in Coralville on Tuesday?
I'm just so excited. I've been dreaming about this since I was a freshman playing varsity. So it's just super exciting, and I love this team so much. We're so close, and I'm just so excited to experience this with them.
Well, great job out here tonight, Frannie. As always, appreciate you joining us. Can't wait to see you down in Coralville on Tuesday.
Thank you.
You bet. We're going to get Kaylie Simons now heading in here, and she'll slide her way into the post-game room here, getting her headset on and getting transferred in here. And Kaylie, congratulations. I got to ask, you go back as a freshman to the service line. You got match point to go to state, and you didn't seem like it bothered you at all. You stepped up. I said right before you served it, she's had 2 aces already tonight, both on short serves, but they've slid up on her to take that away, and somehow you drop in a short serve for an ace to win it here tonight. What were you seeing? How were you able to get that last one in?
I did see that they had adjusted after those two short serves, but I felt like it still wasn't far enough back. I saw it open and I did the short serve.
Did Lonnie call that, or was that just something you saw and you went with it?
Lonnie did not call that, no. I just saw it and I thought that I could do it, so I was confident enough to put it in.
How did you shake the nerves? Were you just comfortable to go back? Is it just, I'm out here playing?
Yeah, I think definitely that, being surrounded by these girls that were also very comfortable, I thought that helped a lot too.
They had a good serve, and you knew that coming into tonight. 266 aces, I think, as a team coming in. So you knew they were going to be aggressive on it. What did you see from their serve? How did you feel like you in the back row played their serve tonight?
I felt like our back row had to talk a lot, taking what they can, but getting behind the ball and finding our setters was good tonight.
Did you adjust pretty well? Because they only had a couple of aces, so how were you able to keep them from having so many aces tonight?
Yeah, we adjust for right serve, right when we see that they served quite a few short, so we adjusted right away, took the short away, and got it done.
So let's talk a little bit about their swings. The block, Frannie just said, didn't always get close tonight, so that puts a lot of pressure on back row players.
Yeah.
You don't know where to take it, and with as hard as Hilton and Myler swung tonight, 10 and 14, you were going to have some rockets coming at you. So how did you feel like you solved that? How were you able to adjust it, and what were you able to take away from them tonight?
They had some really, really, really great hitters tonight, but getting in between the block and having my other back row player, Brooke and Brianna, helping me out, that was a lot of help.
Talk about Brooke and Brianna back there. All young players. Brooke is sophomore, Brianna and you both freshmen.
Yes.
So a lot of pressure for 3 young players to be able to handle back there. So how have you kind of grown with them as the season has went on?
We've grown a lot. We've became trust a lot to each other, talking it out, knowing what each other can do, trusting it. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
So heading to state as a freshman, has it sunk in yet?
No, not at all.
When do you think it's going to hit you?
I think Tuesday.
Tuesday
I'm ready.
when you're down there?
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Well, I tell you what, great job as always here tonight. Appreciate you joining us, and we'll see you down in Coralville on Tuesday.
Thank you so much, Jeff.
You bet. Kaylie Simons again with the Kuemper Knights. We'll step away, take a break.